welcome to the last part of this Jon Snow deck test. Now, I normally kind of do this at the end of the deck. I do the last one. The last game's kind of little feedback, but basically I've been having some issues actually getting to the deck. As I speak, it's the 25th of April, and Octagon currently it just isn't working for me. I'm going to put a game on after this where I was on Thronejiki, or the Iron Throne, if you like. And yeah, the game doesn't go particularly well for this deck, I'm not going to lie, but it's actually quite an interesting deck that I played against, so I thought it was worth putting on, and I wanted to have a fourth game on. I didn't really want it just to be me talking about the deck, so yeah, there you go. So just a whole video of me talking about the deck, unlike the first one, but you know, you kind of already had that. So what do I think of this deck? Well, ended up 6-4 with it. I believe I'm going to call this a bit of a what I would call a Sex Panther deck. So what I mean by that is a Sex Panther deck is a deck that, if you fought a stand command, you know 6% of the time it works every time. This deck's just a bit too combo-y, I think, to be consistent. For games like it, for casual meet up with your mates, maybe store champ level, maybe regional level, but probably not. You can probably take it and do fairly well. The issues with the deck is Baratheon just screws this deck, because once Jon Snow's not doing anything, it just doesn't really work. It falls apart very quickly, at least in most of the games. Targaryen, especially when Dany's out, those minor strengths just add up too much, and they've just got too many ways of Chikarising you in that first challenge, getting that through. Jon has to be in there, and he just dies. So a little bit of advice, kind of talking to people, maybe this deck needs a few more neutral characters, just so you can do some challenges without Jon Snow being involved. Maybe some Wildling Scouts might not be a bad shout, so you can also then give some characters stealth. Maybe this build needs Ygritte, and is it Ygritte? Jon Snow's girlfriend. Maybe needs Ygritte and some other characters in there, some other Wilding characters in there. Maybe put about 10 or so in. Yeah, just so Jon Snow doesn't have to be in every challenge. I don't know. That's kind of seems like an anti-synergy in some ways, because sometimes you want him to be in the challenge, maybe not. This is the kind of finer build I was playing with. Econ, a few people asked about Econ. Econ most seemed fine, but there are a few games it was a little bit tight. But that's what trading's for. You just got to be careful when you play that trading. But overall, yeah, it was a fun deck, really fun deck to use. I really enjoyed using it. You know, using Halder to buff strength to get challenges through was quite good fun, and it just made real awkward challenge maths. But at the same time, yeah, I'm not 100% sure. It was the thing about it, Riker probably could be dropped. I mean, he's only really there for Gren at the moment. If you don't drop him, then maybe we want to add a few more rangers in without power icon. They don't come with power icons. I think the main thing is the ranging party is really good, and if we're going to have 4 ranging parties, Riker wouldn't have been in the deck in the initial list. Yeah, this deck probably also could do with Nightmares, but then slots start coming tight. Craven could become Nightmares, but then you're not turning on. You know, it's then harder to turn on the Shadow Tower Masons and Halder. So maybe they could come Milks, but again, Halder, Shadow Tower Masons. Yeah, and a few other people suggested things like banning in Greyjoy to get Asher, give her the the attachment where, if you have a military icon, you get a range. You can range of your power icon, you can build her and all that. But that's just another combo piece to add on top of this. This deck can work with most of the combo pieces. If you have Halder and Jon Snow, or you have Gren and Jon Snow, you know, then it can work. But I mean, he has a long claw. But then adding in another character who then needs another attachment, it just seems like too much. And I think you just. Yeah, when that works, it's going to be absolutely amazing. You win the game in a couple of turns. When it doesn't work, it's just too much. I think it's just too much to ask for. So yeah, this is the final thing. The one plot I want to talk about here was, because I don't think the video I did initially on this when I changed deck worked. So we've got the Fire That Burns. So that's an interesting include. That's something that Jeremy recommended, and I think it's probably worth a shout. You play that turn really defensively. Hopefully you got Jon Snow, you give Jon Snow a practice blade to give him a military icon, and then you basically go on, then do some challenges. Give Jon Snow 2 power, and then I'll get 3 more on the other charge. You don't care about claim, so that's the really weird thing about this deck. Claim doesn't win you the game. Long Claw and Gren on with Jon Snow out wins you the game. So really weird logic, but it is fair. The amount of power gain you can get from that, and I think the second game I put up, you saw the amount of power gain I gained, and my opponent confiscated Longclaw turn too late, by which point it was all over. So yeah, so that's this one. I'm going to end this one now. You'll get the obviously watch the game after this. It doesn't go well for me, I'm not going to lie, but the other deck, I won't ruin the surprise, but my god, when I saw their combo, it blew me away. And also, it's my first time using the Iron Thronejiki, whatever you want to call it. So I kind of want to give some thoughts on that. Overall, I'm actually quite impressed with that. It's getting better. It still needs automate. It still needs stuff to be done manually. You still like I come from Netrunner, as you guys probably heard before. In Jinteki, you can just manually change pretty much anything on there. You can manually do basically anything, and in this you still can't. So for instance, if something goes wrong and you accidentally leave a challenge unopposed when you have actually nailed a character, you can just go back and whack that power off, and it doesn't. And it's literally a plus and minus. This doesn't have that yet. I think it really needs it. But overall, I think it's getting there. It's really new. The guys putting a lot of effort in. I reckon in a year or two, people will only be playing on Thronejiki as long as it's still going, and Oct's going to be a thing of the past, because exactly the same thing happened in Netrunner. The moment Jinteki came easy enough to use, no one uses Octagon anymore, and I think this will be the same. As long as they keep it up and they keep doing the good work they're doing, and just allow some more manual bits. So I'm just quickly going to talk about the next deck I'm going to do. I've got 2 decks in mind. I'm going to start recording them very soon. It's the April 25th as I do this voiceover, and on April 27th, as long as Jinteki is as long as Octagon and or Thronejiki is up and running, I'll be playing some games. So the 2 decks I'm messing around with. So someone asked me if I could do Barrow Kraken using what's her name? Is it Marcella? Sedavis's wife. Not going to do that because I don't want to do something that common. I'm trying to think outside the box here. So the current build I've got is a Lanny Stag deck, which has 3 copies of her in, so it's still based around her, using Tyrion to fund the kneeling. Been quite good fun. I took it to a games night kit last weekend to try it out before I used it. Really enjoyed the deck. It's a really good deck. I think it's quite strong. There's one slight tweak I think I need to make for it, so that might be the one I'll do. Or the other one, which I think is really good in the meta right now, is I have a Stark deck, which kind of taking inspiration from Whammer here on the name, which is called No Fun For You. So basically, it's just to try and shut down all the current good meta cards. So it's got 3 Frozen Solid, 3 Milks, 3 Nightmares, 3 Core Cat, 3 Bran, 2 Winterfell, I think, 3 of the Heath Scouts, the last Heath Scouts, I think it's called, 2 Behind the Gates. The idea is you cannot do anything fun any point in the game. If you want to, you got the table and chair combo. No, I'm just going to put for Frozen Solid them. That one can be Crescent. That's slightly annoying. But you got New Marge, Milks. If I haven't milked you, your characters come in Nelt. Same. You're playing Targ. You want to play Blood the Dragon? I think it is, to get the dragons out of the dead pile. They're going to come in Nelts. They can't do anything. Just that kind of deck. Or I've got Behind the Gates that can't come in at all. So the idea is I'm just going to completely stop your deck from doing what it wants to do. And then I've still got Fast Eddie and Rob to win the game through power, and Core Sansa to stand up and do her thing. You still got Aya. You still got really good cards in the Stark side to win the game. So I've also got 3 Harrenhal in there as well. So you've been good catcher dead. So that's what I'm messing around with at the moment. if you guys, this video is going up on the 26th of April. So if anyone has feelings either way, which one they want to do, just put a message in there. You basically got till 10 o'clock AM UK time on the Thursday to come tell me which one you want to see. So it's either Lanny Stag or it's Stark Fealty, No Fun For You. Whichever one gets the most votes, I will start playing Thursday morning and get the next set of videos up, which will go up next week. Okay, guys? But until then, have fun watching this game. Hi, guys, and welcome to this fourth game on a recorded game. Well, hopefully a recorded game that works. And you might notice I'm not on Octagon. Octagon doesn't appear to be working at the moment, and I wanted to wrap up the series so I could move on to something else. So, I'm trying Thronejiki, or the Iron Throne as it's called now. Now, I think I'm going to have to mulligan this hand, or am I? Yeah, it's mulligan. I want to look for economy. There's some economy. So what we got? 2, 5. That's annoying. Oh, can I? Yeah, not going to be able to get. Let's go with that. That's a bit weird. Okay, we've got Caldrogo. I really think this is going to struggle. Select plot. Okay, seems pretty intuitive so far. Targaryen watch. What could they? Why are they banned to the watch? I wonder. Let's go with that for the first one. Okay, this seems so good so far. So I'm going to give this a go because, march the wall. Okay, this is proper aggressive then. Must discard a character. Ooh, that's a hard choice. Probably has to be Halder. Plot revealed any reactions done. Marshall, who's first? Select the plot. Select one initiative. Select. I'm about to be first player. Okay. Marshal your cards. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Done. Cool. Okay. And it's got my gold sorted out. So far this seems pretty good. I've got Halder back. That's relief. So first things first. Let's Craven him. That seems like a good choice. Especially as Viserys has just been marched. And this has got one in hand, of course. So what we've got? So I've got 5 gold left. Do I want to put them out? Oh, automatically does it. Okay. This is a little confusing. It's fine. It's actually fairly straightforward. I just think it's just one of those things. Just getting used to it. So not the best start, but not a bad start. Having that character march was pretty annoying. I might have to get a little bit defensive on the first turn, depending on what he marshals. Obviously, Caldrogo not being able to attack is a good thing, but obviously he still gives the 2 militaries, which is annoyance. But yeah, it's been quite cool this little challenge. So the 4th game I've recorded. This will be my 10th game in total of the deck. All the conga lines out. But yeah, this will be my 10th game in total of the deck. So I'm going to wrap up at this point. Just want to do one more video and then a little wrap up at the end with my thoughts of the deck. But it's been really cool to see that it's kind of been well received, this deck. So a lot of people want to try it. I think a lot of people just want Night's Watch to be a thing, really. I want Night's Watch aggressive decks to be a thing, rather than having to rely on the Wall Deluxe. So we've got Astapor there, so you can, not Astapor, was it? Plaza of Pride. And we've got Slaver's Bay. So, yeah, this is a little weird how the automation works, but it seems pretty easy. It's the fact it automatically turns rather than I'm used to Octagon where, you know, it just kind of slowly turns. It's just just quite fast, but it's fine, does the job. What we got here? Oh dear God! What the hell is that? Now this combo makes sense. Oh my God. Your function right, so if I attack with anyone, they die? Strength 4 or less, so yeah, if he gets a challenge, he's going to lose 1 strength. As I said in the last video, Targ is just the biggest troll factor for this deck. I think I pass challenges and win, because that's only attacking character, isn't it? Okay. That is horrible. I'm just done. I'm going to lose someone and he's just going to stand there. What's the point? Don't think I run bloody confiscation either, do I? Oh, that is horrible. That is actually horrible. That is actually horrible. Automatic using the power, that's cool. Any actions? No, I'm done. So this is pretty cool. The fact it keeps asking if there's any actions in each phase. End round. Need a rethink, I think. Dear. Let's select a plot. Nice. Yeah, confiscation, cool. There's 1 initiative. Now, how do I use my plots? So, I am first player, so let's do his confiscation. Automatic, cool. Just goes through my deck and tells me what I can play. Any reactions? I have none, so I'm done. He's not going to be happy to put another Craven on him. Marshalling, okay. Let's put out the Rose Road. I've got John now, which is good. Let's deep Eamon. Let's put another Craven on him. So I need 2 attachments for John. That's going to be the awkward bit here. I've got 2 gold left. Can't put anything else out, so I am done. But obviously I can now at least attack because Eamon can nil. Yeah, Eamon can nil to save. There we go. Words, easy Ben. Probably won't attack this still because he's going to do it oh, it depends what he marshals again. If he marshals a lot of characters, then is that unique? It's not unique either. Oh dear God. What's he got coming? Oh dear, and Daenerys. So everyone's in their dish. We've got -1. Oh, this is, yeah, crossing against Dany is just the worst. Any free challenge actions? No, I'm done. So what's dom at the moment? 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, sorry. Against my 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can't do anything yet because they're just going to die. I'm done again. There's no point. There is just no point. Oh, just in the little first player thing there as well. Okay. Just gotta hope. Pretty much I want to keep all those cards in hand. He's gonna win the intrigue. Right. I did not. So my opponent's just saying I need to wait for a specific window to count strength. Okay. Any action after attacker declare. How do I declare defenders then? After attackers declared any. Click the action window. After any actions or reactions. I'm very confused. Click the action window. After attackers declared. At the moment, it is asking me. Sorry about this, guys. Just getting. This is the first thing in the interface. Yeah. After that, you declare defendant. Right. Okay. Right. Select defenders. Done. Done. Thanks. Problem. Okay, so that's actually fairly straightforward. How to determine when any reactions? Nope. Don't be John. Don't be Longclaw. That's fine. He would be quite useful in this game. That's fairly annoying, but it's actually pretty straightforward. It's just I think one of those things. The first time you run through it, it just takes a bit of time to get used to. Has to board stand Danny. She'll get Craven next turn. And then let's play the Dom game. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm going to do in this matchup. And that's one of these things I found with the deck. I think I'm currently 6-3 with the deck. And when it works, discard Danny to stand Danny. Got it. Okay. Sure. When the deck works, it works. When it just you don't see the pieces, or you get something that just completely screws you over, it really doesn't work. I've actually got power from steel. Right, let me think about this. I know of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He gets. Oh, that's tied on. Okay. Ooh, oh no, wait. Gotta get used to this. Any after attacks declared, any reactions? Nope. Declare defender. Done. Okay. So yeah, yeah, it's what I would refer to as a Sex Panther deck, which might not make sense to some people, but what that basically means is when it works really well. Like, 60% of the time it works every time. When the deck works, it's brilliant. Everything just lines up, and everything is perfect. When it just doesn't quite work, it just falls to pieces. And unfortunately, that is what I'm finding with the deck. It's just not consistent enough. You need too many pieces to make the deck work. He can be first player. What plots he done? Oh God, what the hell's this? Called in service. Reveal the top card of your deck. If that character put into play is to draw it and gain 2 cold. Oh, nice. Okay. So unfortunately, I'm going to be emptying my hand here, which I don't like doing. Oh God, he's got econ for days. We're going to see a dragon soon probably, and then I've really got some issues. Especially as he got stand at will. I think Targ is about to hit a really good sweet spot. They're doing really well at the moment, but once you got that new burn event, I can't remember what it's called, but it makes a character -2 strength, and you can bring it back to hand for 1 gold. You got the Astapor to stand them. I think Targ is in a really strong place right now in the meta. It's only going to get stronger. Plaza of Punishment. Right, so I need to start winning power challenges. I don't think I'm going to be able to. No, I'm absolutely boned in this one. Absolutely boned. So he's got power. Oh no, it's just, yeah, this is over. There's just nothing I can do right now. I think it's just Targ and Barra have just been the 2 worst matchups for this deck. No, I don't think I have any actions, do I? What is that? Reveal the top card of your deck. That's really good with Beggar King, actually, isn't it? Power challenge, yep, here we go. So Eamon's about to die. Well, Eamon or Saturn, they're about to die. Yep. Nope. No defenders, unopposed. Just kill someone, it is fine. Who did he go for? Yep, Eamon. Makes sense. So only Targ characters? No, any character. Bloody hell, that's so good. He's got a gold as well. Yeah, this is game. I'm going to try it because I might as well. Nope. Select challenge attackers. there's nothing I can do. I'm dead here. Because John has to get in the challenge. Well, on that note, guys, I'm going to call the game there. Quite a fun deck he was using, actually. And Thronejiki, pretty good, actually. Needs a bit of work. But the guys are doing a good job, and, they're doing it in their own time, so I don't want to criticise. And overall, it does what it needs to do. Okay, guys, well, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to vote down below. And until next time, it's been emotional.